All right, family. We black again. Once again, it's on with the general. You know, we got that fire today. We're going to be talking about the mind-blowing similarities between Africa and American pyramids. If you're still in the house, we got about maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I will be broadcasting live from General SETI's Patreon page to all my YouTube pages to give y'all a special presentation from Patreon to show you how we get down over there. We got over 500 exclusive live streams on Patreon. And just to give you a taste of what you're missing, so you can go on over there and get that work. The link is right there in the chat at the pin to the top of the chat, video description. Check it out, family. And also check out kingseti.com online marketplace. Official General SETI products, DVDs, t-shirts, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry. We have it there for you. Check it out, family. We got some amazing product. Also, become a member of General SETI, Sarasun SETI's YouTube page. We got exclusive membership videos there for you. Exquisite. You feel what I'm saying? You want that. You want to be on the elite team. Then there it is, family. Check it out. Become a member today. Make sure you get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it, share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because you will get banned. Here we go, family. We're in the house. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, here we go. Uh-oh, family support. Thank you, family. Appreciate you very much. Okay. Let's get to this, family. Now, let's check this out now. Now, a lot of people somehow, you know, they when we tell them that the first peoples over here was African people, when we tell them that the ancient Egyptians had come over here thousands of years ago, you see, thousands of years ago, had already been here, West Africans was coming over and East Africans was coming over. You see, they were coming from all directions to this area because they had significant advanced technology as far as maritime shipbuilding. You see, so these were the great navigators, the primordial navigators of the planet Earth that circumnavigated the globe hundreds of thousands of years ago. Hundreds of thousands of years ago, they had already circumnavigated the globe because you can find black people on every goddamn continent. You see, you can find them on every goddamn continent, but it's significant that we understand the mother culture. And the mother, you could trace it through when you study culture and the things the depth in which I study. You see, there can't be no coincidence. I don't study little fish hooks and shit like that. The shit that I study is no way it's gonna be a coincidence. It's not a coincidence when you got a skyscraper in New York and you got a goddamn skyscraper in Shanghai, and you gonna assume that these two people evolved these two structures totally separate from each other. You understand that there was no borrowing of technology. It's no way, because I even looked it up, just show, and I got it on how many different sciences it take to build a goddamn skyscraper. You see, all of these other technical and so this skyscraper is a super complex creation. That's what I call it, a super complex creation. And a super complex creation need at least 30 to 50, maybe even more other complex sciences to make it happen. It's not one science. You see what I'm saying? It could be up to 50 independent sciences that come together to put this shit here. So you're not gonna have nothing like that by coincidence. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna have two, because the knowledge has been shared from a mother source. When you think about skyscrapers, modern skyscrapers, Chicago and New York are the preeminent cities, which mostly every other city on the planet They use New York and they use Chicago as the blueprint on how to establish a modern city. That's just what it is. Even the way they got the fucking highways and even the fucking subways, even though Britain had one first, you know, New York and followed, and you know, and so that's just what it is. Okay, that's just what it is. You're not just gonna up and do that. You have borrowed particular information. And so we look at the high, super complex technology. That's where we go. We don't go down to little shit that could be a coincidence. We don't do that. You see what I'm saying? A motherfucker can create a fish hook on his own, but he's not. You understand what I'm saying? But when you got pyramid fields, and we're gonna be dealing with that. When I get into the when we do the live presentation on Patreon, I'm gonna pull out the visuals for real. You see, I'm gonna give y'all a treat. You feel me? But when you got the pyramid fields of Giza and the pyramid field of Teotihuacan, you see Teotihuacan, you got three major pyramids on both pyramid fields. You see a line damn near the same. You see what, you know, the African scholars say that the pyramids are aligned to the three stars in Orion's belt. Okay, and Orion was sacred to Osiris. Okay, and so this is, you know, and that's not it. That's just not it. It's other things. And so the fact is, a lot of people don't even understand the dimensions of this pyramid. Okay, and people don't even understand the dimensions of these pyramids. And the first person I heard say this was Dr. Ivan Van Sertima. People do not know that the base of the Great Pyramid of Giza and the base of the Great Pyramid of the Sun at Teotihuacan is the same fucking mathematical base. It's off by just about maybe 6 feet, but it's actually the same goddamn base. I want y'all to understand this, which a lot of people don't talk about. Let me drop the facts down about the base of this pyramid. Okay. The base measurements. The pyramid of Giza Khufu. The base length is 230.3 meters per side. Okay? 230.3 meters per side, the original. So it's 756 feet. Orientation almost perfect, cardinal direction, shape true pyramid with smooth original casing. Now the pyramid of the sun, and you can see the Great Pyramid of Giza overlapping it. You see the pyramid of the sun, Teotihuacan, the base length of that pyramid is 225 meters per side. Some measurements say actually the same 220 to 230 meter, depending on reconstruction, depending on the reconstruction. So some people saying it's the exact fucking measurement base of the pyramid of Khufu. This shit is mind blowing, man. These are just facts that motherfuckers just don't want to, you know, accept the fact that, you know, that the basis of the pyramid field at Teotihuacan was modeled after the pyramid field of Giza. That's just all it is to it. You see, along with other things, along with other things. And we, you know, and people got to quit saying that there wasn't burials in the pyramids, because there was burials in the pyramid of We talking about the Americas. This was one thing that they tried to say, that the pyramids of the Americas were more temples. They were temples. That they, they were not like the African pyramids where they were burials, but they wasn't just burials. They were also temples. You understand what I'm saying? They just had the temple in front of the pyramid. So that's a lie. You see, I used to tell, like, is you, man, what's wrong with you? They just didn't attach you where the temple was at the top of the pyramid. They had the temple in front of the pyramid, on the side of the pyramid. They had the what they call the pyramid temple, and it was just like an Egyptian temple. You see what I'm saying? It was just made in front of the pyramid, and all, certain ceremonies would happen in this temple. The burial. Matter of fact, you had more than one temple. You had the mortuary temple, and then you had the funerary temple. You see, and I think it's some difference in that where they. I think one of them is maybe where they prepared the body, and you know what I'm saying. And it was some another temple where, you understand, they did some more rituals. I had to get exactly what rituals it was, but they actually had more than one temple connected. If you see, you see the pyramid field, then you will see the ceremonial walkway. You see that'll lead from the pyramid all the way down to the river, because they'll sail the Pharaoh in. And I think the body had already been prepared, but from my understanding, I got to see. And then when you get off the boat, it's a temple right there. When you get off and I think they call that the Khafra, they call that the I forget what the name of it, but I believe that up there it was the funerary temple or something like that. And then you walk they would walk the body down. Now you will see that long causeway. I believe they had that, with a today you can it don't have the ceiling on it. You see, it don't have the ceiling on it, so it's open so you can look up. But in the ancient times, it did have a ceiling on it. It had a roof on it, okay? And then you walk down, so that they would do a ceremony walking down from that temple when you get off the water, and you walk down to the bigger temple, okay? And then some more rituals would take place in there before they would lay the pharaoh or the queen inside of the pyramid, okay? So yeah, so we, so in Teotihuacan got that same ceremonial walkway. Now, what's crazy is they saying that it was flooded out. They said it was water in there. You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't like you could just walk. They saying that it was filled up with water if on purpose. You see, on purpose, and and so that probably was mind-boggling. You know what I'm saying, to see something like that. But that same ceremonial walkway is right there at Teotihuacan. That's facts, man. We got to stop this bullshit. You see, we can't let these Neanderthals try to talk us, or no nickel and dime ass niggas that don't know nothing about this science. You see, these niggas can't get out of goddamn 1800s, so these niggas stuck. You see what I'm saying? This is for the primordial man and woman who know that they are ancient man and woman, that they ain't just started with no damn 18 or whatever. Goddamn it, we a million years old. We primordial. We came from the goddamn stars. When this motherfucker, they say I am. You see, motherfucker ain't no eight. I am. You understand what I'm saying? When motherfucker say who I am, motherfucker. I don't need no motherfucking name. When the motherfucker say who I am, motherfucker, that's who I am. Motherfucker, I am that I am. I've been here, motherfucker. Ain't no goddamn date. You see what I'm saying? You can put on me, and no name you can apply to me other than I am. God damn it, I'm primordial. You see what I'm saying? That's what our ancestors said. We are the cosmos made flesh. You see what I'm saying? So when all of this came together, we are the cosmos made flesh. What's on the inside is on the outside. You see, that's deep. But the fact that a lot of people don't know that the base of these pyramids is the same fucking base You understand? Mathematically, that's not by chance. You don't just up and say, and just, you know what I'm saying? When a motherfucker just like, it's no different today than it was in the ancient world. When you get ready to lay some architecture out, you got to sit down and do the geometry of that motherfucker, man. You see what I'm saying? And so a lot of people, when you look at a lot of these skyscrapers today, they are modeled after other skyscrapers. Yeah, they might tweak it here, there, and shit, but the model of it is the same. A lot of these skyscrapers, and see, and the reason why I say is no coincidence, because the first skyscrapers that were being put in these guys in around what they was using, goddamn American fucking architects, man. Or where Britain came later, they still wasn't in the game for real. It was America that led the fucking modern skyscraper. People built, but we talking about that steel frame and all of that. That's what we talking about. So Chicago came first, and then New York came, and both of them went to competing and shit. And then before you know it, they had these goddamn mega downtowns. When motherfuckers over in Asia just really started in the 80s. You see some later than that. They just really popped their shit off in the 80s some of them goddamn downtowns China just put up in 5 fucking years. And they damn near big as New York, but they got them. And some of them skyscrapers over there, a lot of them are built by American architectural firms. So still, you ain't just gonna up and have that type of technology and just come out your ass. That just ain't gonna happen. It takes 50 to sometimes 60 different other sciences. And I'm talking about highly developed sciences in particular fields. Those particular sciences would take thousands of years to develop. They just didn't pop up. And so you bring these 50 or 60 highly advanced sciences and technologies together to put that pyramid there. So it ain't no motherfucking coincidence. You went to school, nigga. You not going up. You went to school, and them Africans that established that pyramid, that particular pyramid field, cracked the code. You understand what I'm saying? There's no goddamn doubt about that one. You see, and no other ones, because I can show you shit that just, when I get to the presentation, I'll show you that shut all of that gumming shit that these niggas out here gumming. You understand what I'm saying? Some of these niggas ain't even got teeth in their motherfucking mouth and need to be quiet. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Let this shit be to those that know. And like I say, that's why I put the visuals there for you. You see what I'm saying? So that you can see it for your motherfucking self. Now, if you gonna sit there and you don't see it, then that's on you, nigga. You see what I'm saying? I didn't say I necessarily believed it. You see what I'm saying? I didn't say I necessarily believed it, but that's when looking at the continents, it looked like they were shaped together. We went over the mathematics yesterday. And the scientists said that Pangea, when there was a Pangea, they talking about 335 million years ago. Based on science, modern man has only been here 200,000 years. They say when that was a supercontinent, there was no human life. And if it was, you could not document 335 million years ago. Okay, you cannot document you can't even document 100,000 years ago. So how the hell, you know what I'm saying? You can find the bones and some bones, but that's about it. And so no, when you talking about Pangea, they talking about 335 million years ago, and they said it started breaking up around 200 million years ago, and they said that there was no human life on the planet that could be documented at that time. So there it is. Wasn't no life on the earth supposedly when that was happening. Okay, there was no life. Okay, just to clear that up. But anyway, so you see, yeah, you in the house. We just getting started, family. We about to get over. We're gonna get over to the presentation. Know that we got a presentation where we dealing with African ancient technologies of Africa found in America. We're gonna do that Well, you understand what I'm saying. I'm dealing with based on what they say. And yes, we are primordial and shit, but you can only go back, so far with documentation. That's why Egypt is so significant, because it's the first it's the first civilized. When I say Egypt, I also mean Nubia, that could document in the modern sense. You see what I'm saying? Where you could leave buildings with your with some form of visual images, kind of, because you may very well not be able to read the hieroglyph, but you could look at some of the images and kind of get an understanding, and you see. And so that's was the first time where you had what you call what is the word? You have secondhand, and then you got primary research. You see what I'm saying? Primary artifacts and research. You see what I'm saying? From the people themselves. And so anything past that, you making the shit up. You see, you got to add commentary. You understand? And which motherfuckers add their own commentary. But the fact is, and I'm going to go over this, that these pyramids, both the pyramid of Khufu and the pyramid of the sun, Teotihuacan, have the same base measurement. You understand? Today, they trying to say, that the base length of the pyramid of Giza, Khufu, is 230.3 meters per side, 756 feet. They saying that the pyramid of the sun, Teotihuacan, base length is 225 meters per side. Some measurements say 220 to 230 meters, depending on reconstruction, which would make it the same fucking base length as the pyramid of Giza. This is not a coincidence. This is not a coincidence. They mirrored that product, even though they didn't do it because they didn't have the same. And sometimes they emulate something, but they change it up. You don't want, you know what I'm saying? They change, and plus they couldn't do it like that. No way. You see what I'm saying? But they did a hell of a job. I can tell you that. They still did a hell of a job, because it's a wonder of the world. And to me, it's above the Greek shit. It's above that. You see what I'm saying? It's above that. And so about time they got them pyramids on the wonders of the world. But that right there is just another fact that nobody's talking about, that these two pyramids got damn near the same base measurement. Same damn measurement. And that's crazy. But anyway, family, I don't know what this. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. What's that? What was that? Pandemic. What is you trying to say? You ready to get your ass up out of here? Make that make sense, so I can go on and burn your ass. Make that make sense. Hurry up. Pandemic. Go on, make that make sense for me. Go ahead, put something in it so I can go and get your ass out of here. Come on now, put something in there. Uh, uh, he said is the oldest is the pyramid the oldest things in the world. I believe, I would consider them, yes, to be the oldest things in the world. Because anytime you talk, just think how long it would take the goddamn knowledge to to develop to put that damn pyramid there. Yeah. It's got to, what else older than that? Motherfuckers keep saying, damn, man, something is older than the pyramid of Giza. Do you see how advanced this motherfucking structure is? You can't take the end date of the pyramid. You got to take all of the development that went into the goddamn pyramid too. So that pyramid is at least, man, 500,000 years of development, man. Anytime you still today, damn near 6,000 years after it was constructed, still talking about we don't know, and you got people talking about aliens brought the knowledge. You are talking about people had been developing those sciences to put that damn pyramid there for, man, hundreds of thousands of years. Yes, ain't nothing else on this planet older than that damn pyramid. No. Yeah, it is the oldest fucking thing. Uh, it is the crystallization of the greatest knowledge that ever been held in African of any man on this planet. That's the crystallization of the greatest knowledge that it has ever been. Stonehenge can't compare to goddamn and I could show you I got that in I could show Stonehenge is built in the structure of ancient Egypt. I could show you that. I already got that. I'll blow your motherfucking mind. I'll show you that. That Stonehenge was built just like, the sacred, how they line, they got the columns and then they put them blocks. I forget what they call them goddamn blocks at fucking Karnak. You already got 77. You got you got columns 77 feet high, and then they put these goddamn what they call them motherfucking blocks at the what do they call them blocks at the top of the somebody always I should know that, but I'm moving. I'm trying to. Okay, it went in there. Oh, I thought it went in there. Hold on. No, that ain't it. It's a particular type of. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, Stonehenge can't compete. Okay. Well, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Hold on. Okay. I hate when I want to know something. I hate when I want to know something. I ain't gonna get away without finding it out neither. Okay. Somebody gonna beat me to it. It's gonna pop up. Okay, arch. They call them arch trays. That's what they call them. Arch trays. ARCHITRAVES. So the damn arch trays, and these is long blocks. The motherfucking columns is already 77 feet, and they put goddamn arch trays up there, and the arch trays weigh damn near 80 tons. And these they had to raise them up damn near 77 feet. And they got arch trays all around the goddamn hyper style hall, man. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like that shit nowhere on the planet. Stonehenge is like some goddamn that's almost like damn and them some heavy ass stones. Don't get me twisted. You know, them some motherfucking heavy ass stones, but compared to like Karnak, man, that shit like playing with Legos. You feel what I'm saying? Stonehenge is like playing when they motherfuckers was just getting started type shit. You see what I'm saying? They was picking up goddamn stones way larger than that and moving that shit, you know, because shit, you look at Stonehenge, that shit ain't probably about maybe, you know what I'm saying, 20 feet high. These motherfucking columns was 77 feet high. So it's probably 3-4 times taller or even taller than that shit in Stonehenge. So shit, that ain't even no comparison. But anyway, family, stay with me. We gonna be right back. I appreciate y'all being here. Let's keep this moving. Make sure you get over to Patreon, support the general. I'll be right back. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Boom. Black power.